My name is Jeroen Vandesande. I'm an artist in residence with OVERTOON, organization of Arnoud Jacobs and Christophe de Boek. For this exhibition I'm showing this prototype. I studied in Ghent, experimental arts at St. Lucas School for the Arts. I studied with Esther van der Rooij for 4 years. And in this, during my studies I started working on a trilogy, of which this is a prototype of the last part, the closing part of the trilogy. The trilogy is called Circuit, and this module is called LARS because of the scientific name for feedback, which is the Larsen effect. So what this module does is it is looking for feedback in these 3 microphones, and the 4th microphone is in a parabolic dish a little bit further. So I put a stepping motor here on this old Leslie system. It's a space sound system out of an old organ, and by moving itself close to these microphones, it will create feedback patterns. This installation was made out of an interest in communicational patterns between in music performance, and this is now manipulation of feedback mechanically and in space. The previous work, the second part of the trilogy, was feedback over radio waves. So I had 20 radios with transmitters in a feedback pattern. I made this because of a citation of a quote that I read of Bertolt Brecht in 1932, in which he proposed that it would be a very nice idea to have radio in 2 directions, so that it would be a pattern of communication, not only receiving but also sending. But the interesting thing, of course, is if you do this in a perfect way, then you generate feedback, because the radios send and they receive, and it shows that also in nature, perfection is a very difficult point to get to. The closer you get to perfection, the more chance you have that stuff becomes subversive, that stuff begins to kill itself, actually. So if you bring this kind of ideas to perfection, you come very close to feedback in this case.